finally found a solution for how I can better integrate the effects on bus 3 and 4 into my performances. Because of the difficulty of access, I had made little use of these effects. The following will be about how I use MIDI controllers to improve access in the studio as well as when performing. The Roland SP-404 MK2 can be easily controlled via MIDI. Effect 1 can be reached via MIDI channel 1, Effect channel 2 via MIDI channel 2, up to Effect 5 on MIDI channel 5. I program my controller so that I can turn the effects on and off individually. This allows me to add effects that are only used sometimes in the sum. For example, the stopper effect. For making music in the studio, I assigned switches to my keyboard controller. I can control an effect with the MIDI message CC19 on the corresponding channel. As a special feature, I have configured the switches as trigger for effects that only need to be controlled briefly. For the other effects, I use switch mode. For a performance, a MIDI keyboard is only the second choice, be it because you are playing on the SP-404 or because it is difficult to transport. That's why I like to use a MIDI Footswitch. I use the complete control, but the basic procedure is the same for all MIDI controllers. The correct MIDI channel is selected for a switch. The CC value is then selected. In this case, 19 to control the effect. If the switch is pressed, the value 127 is sent out. This means effect on. The second value is 0 to turn off. When configured as a button, 127 is sent when pressed and 0 when released. As a switch, these are two operations. In my case, I use a pacer, which is very flexible, but the programming takes some getting used to. However, since only one command is required per button, this challenge is manageable. The process is basically the same for other controllers, otherwise just skip the next section. To start, rotate the encoder until control is displayed. Press once. Now you have to press the switch you want to program. Now you have to use the encoder again to go to setup. If all is displayed, everything is okay. Otherwise, turn and press again. Select steps with the encoder. If switches 2 to 6 light up, they should be deactivated, because only one command should be sent. Turn the encoder until type is displayed and press. Select CC Talk for a switch and CC Trick for a button. Now press the encoder. The display shows CC. Select the value 19 with the encoder. Press the switch again. The display shows down. This stands for switching on, so the value 127 is set using the encoder. Operate the encoder again. The display shows up. This stands for switching off, so you need the value 0 here. The display shows M channel. For effect 4, channel 4 must be selected. Now press the encoder. Programming is completed with the back point. Of course, saving is also a good idea. In the studio, the solution with the keyboard controller is sufficient. For me, the solution with the foot controller is more helpful because I can move more while performing.